Hello, Anthony. Thanks for sending your Swing of the Golf Digest challenge. My name is Mike Richards. I'm going to analyze your swings today. Okay, I looked at both your iron swing and the wood swing, and I know this view, I like to see the face-on view. If the camera could sit over here by your little blue thing and shoot it straight onto you, that would be helpful, but we can still make some sense of what's going on with your swing. As far as when you set up to your posture-wise, you look like you've got a little roundness to your back here, so somehow I like to get you a little bit more taller with your body, get your chin up off your chest, and get a little bit different posture. I don't know where all your weight's going. It appears to me like you got some weight hanging out left side even at your setup position. But I want you to see something. When I swing your club to the top of your backswing, you're going to see a big straightening of your right leg. You can see how straight that is. Now, what happens in my experience here, Anthony, is when you swing, when that leg straightens that much, that puts a lot of weight on this left hip, and your hips are at a very bad angle. So you've got a lot of weight bowing down on that leg, on that left leg. Now, you've got a couple options here. With your weight kind of firmly on that left side and tilted downward, you're either going to slide and go towards your little target area out there, or you're going to pull up and out of the swing. Both of them are dead and you can't hit the ball straight. Most likely you're going to lateral this thing out to the right or block it dead out there to the right. As you swing the club down, you're going to see the handle and the shaft of the club come out here more. This is your club right here. Your driver is worse than that. It actually gets way outside your hands over here. Now, you're in a place where you can't recover from. You see how your body's starting to spike up? Well, that's because your swing is coming outside to in. So you're trying to create room by coming up. Now, what I see from here is when I see this elbow kind of wing out over here. Those are all results of how the swing comes in steep. So now when you look at what causes the swing to come in steep is because of your setup position and how your weight goes back. Now let's take you to your driver, because this is a big telltale sign. That posture is a little bit better. You're standing a little taller because it's a longer club. However, we still see the same weight kind of transfer to that left leg and left hip. See how straight that right leg is right here. Now, when you swing down, you bring the club down decently, but now watch what happens to your arms. You really pull them up and out of that swing. So much so that the club works way left and the ball doesn't even hit your black screen over there. It goes over here in the net, clear up here. So you miss your black net altogether, so you hit this big cut slice out there. So Anthony, here's what I got to get you to work on. And if you can give me this view, or if you can set your camera up, I want you to look at this face-on view and set it exactly even with your body. Now, we're going to look at this finish. When you swing properly, you're going to see how the hands and arms rotate. Yes, there is a bending of the elbow, the left elbow, but there's not a pull in like you do. The club face that Faxon uses over here on the right actually releases. Your release doesn't happen until way, way after contact, almost when you finish it. So you get kind of jammed up in there. Anthony, my suggestion would be go find somebody who you trust as far as a golf pro. If you don't have anybody, look in your area and just talk to some buddies of yours who might be decent. And I'd go take a couple lessons from them and make sure they have a video system so you can see what you're looking for. The number one thing I want you to work on is a setup position. I want you to get yourself in a nice setup position. Again, I can't tell exactly where your weight is based on this angle. This posture is a little bit better, but I'd like to see your weight start a little bit more on your right leg with your driver. And as you swing the club back, what we don't want to do is have that weight tipping down so it hangs on this left leg. Watch Brad Faxon's backswing. When he swings back, see his belt looks very, very level. If you had your shirt up a little bit, you would see that your belt line would be almost tilted down this way. So that's just putting too much weight on your left side. That throws your entire swing into turmoil. Now it's a recovery mission. So let's try and fix this based on how your backswing goes back, more level belt and more level hipped. That allows you to come down and release. Right now, you can't come down and release it like a normal golf swing because you're just in a position where it can't happen. I see how your body stands up, and then your arms wing up. And then you got all kinds of mistakes going to go on. So Anthony, those are the things I'd suggest you doing. Work on those. If you can, resend me another swing from both views. The face-on view at Faxon is on the right and a new one on the left, and let me see your posture. Let me see your weight distribution, and let me see your hips and how they're working properly, and how if they are working properly. And then we can take that shutter speed on your camera. If you have a sport mode on your camera, let's do that. If you don't, try and change your shutter speed to a little higher shutter speed so I can see your hands and club through the strike. Anthony, good luck to you. Work on, again, initial posture, the hip being level turned, and I got to work on your release. Send me another swing in a couple weeks, and I'll gladly look at it again. Thanks for sending a swing in the Golf Digest Challenge. Good luck to you.